Cornwall Living, we are passionate about Cornwall's people, landscape, food and drink, its history and its future. Cornwall is a very special place to live and visit, with many stories to tell, and we want to give you a glimpse of one of these.
Iroca is first and foremost the most important modern furniture store in the southwest. We bring products from all over Europe, predominantly Italy, and display them in our showrooms here in Hale. Not only do we design and specify furniture schemes, but we get involved in supplying and fitting of flooring, right through to lighting, putting cutleries in drawers for clients if they really need us to. It's a complete design package, and we do as much or as little for the client as they require. Living in Cornwall obviously is really important to us. Whether you're on an exposed cliff top or whether you're in a wooded valley, it's important that we try and bring that element of the outdoors into the property. Reflective surfaces, mirrors, we do whatever we can to try and bring the outdoor elements into the room or the space. I think Cornwall's always been strongly linked to the arts, especially here in West Cornwall and the St Ives art scene. The space, the light, the openness, getting away from the hustle and bustle, obviously, of daily life. Cornwall really inspires people. Our strength, or our niche that we've carved for ourselves, is to bring a luxe to certainly seaside properties. So where, in general, you find a lot of pastels and linens, our approach is more slick, gloss and colour. So we're just trying to bring something different to Cornwall and Cornwall seaside properties than the norm.
It was always a sort of dream we had, that eventually we will live in Cornwall and we'll run our own design business and we will work on projects by the sea, and now we're here and we're doing that. It just feels surreal, but amazing at the same time.
No, it's amazing.
I'm an interior designer and Chris is a lighting designer, and actually what we provide is a flexible design service. So we go out of our way to work collaboratively with clients so that we can provide them with personal service.
With their kitchen designers, their builders, and it's, come in, bring your plans, have a coffee, and we can run through it and then see what we can offer and how we can help.
Like when we worked in London previously, the pace is completely different, and your creativity, it's not that it's any worse, it's just that it's a very different way of working. The way we design spaces now is much more about the landscape outside and about the sea, and that's
how the house can work within it. And one of the important projects for us was working on our own space here in Cornwall, planning it from London, and it was our live workspace. In Cornwall, it's easier to get the live work balance right with your lifestyle. I think since moving to Cornwall, it's been fantastic for walking the dog on the estuary or the beach before work. It clears your head. It gives you a different start to the day. So when you sit down at the drawing board or on the computer, you've got a clear head almost.
Just to be able to live here, let alone work here, is an amazing feeling. And the fact that we were able to design it sort of from scratch was an incredible project and one we'll never forget.
Finished my degree in 2002, set up the business in 2003, and then set up by myself properly in 2008, which is exciting. A little bit nerve-wracking, but exciting as well. The project I'm most proud of this would be one of them, where we are now, the beach at Bude. The owner took it on, we gutted it and turned it into a kind of boutique guest house / hotel, and it's 15 bedrooms now with a kind of coastal theme. Sometimes you do stuff that's your taste, and sometimes you do stuff that's the client's taste. And this is more my taste, I think, this sort of seaside-y, coastal kind of thing. And it's in Cornwall, which is perfect. One of the most exciting bits of my job is that you've done the design, you've come up with these little tiny kind of, samples of bits of fabric, and then you get to translate that into a whole interior space, and there tends to be a lot of kind of coastal interior themes. Cornwall's known for its slate, it's known for its granite. We've got lots of really nice kind of natural products from Cornwall that kind of typify a Cornish interior. I was born and brought up in Cornwall, and I think we have such a huge, massive design talent in the southwest, but Cornwall in particular. Driving down, kind of country lane or a seasidey road and you all of a sudden come around a corner and there's the sea in front of you. It doesn't get much better than kind of being surrounded by that all the time. Just an inspiring place to be, and I think if you're Cornish, you know that, and if you come to Cornwall, you see it and want to be part of it. And that's why Cornwall living is the ultimate lifestyle by the sea.
Don't forget, for your opportunity to win a fantastic prize pack from our designers featured in this film, click the competition banner. Whatever your interest is in Cornwall, one thing for certain is that Cornwall is one of the best places in the world. So enjoy it, thanks for watching, and stay in touch with us for the next story from Cornwall Living, the ultimate lifestyle by the sea.